We here at Late Night don't always have enough time to cover all of the recent news, so here with the recap is one of our writers, Amber Ruffin, in a segment we call Amber Says What?
You guys, things have been crazy. Okay, first of all, I heard about a show called Hunting Wives, and I was like, what? People said it's got a bunch of lesbians in it, and I was like, what? Then they said it's the horniest show on television, and I was like, what? Then I watched it, and I have to say, do not watch this show if you are trying to stay straight. But if you're trying to get gay, go right ahead. Then I heard that Pantone announced their color of the year, and it's Cloud Dancer. And I was like, what? Bitch, do you mean white? You telling me white is the color of this year? White's the color of every year. White was the color of 2010. White was the color of 1988. White was the color of 793 to 1066 AD. It's always been white. Also, we're saying Cloud Dancer now instead of white? As in, gerrymandering benefits people who are Cloud Dancer. As in, Talbot's is huge with Cloud Dancers. As in, my mom would be mad if I married a Cloud Dancer. Cannot wait until next year when the color of the year is Seth's winter legs. Then, I heard the movie K-Pop Demon Hunters became the most popular Netflix movie ever, and I was like, what? Now, it turns out the only thing that is keeping us all safe from evil is the power of 3 girl singing groups, and that explains the 90s. TLC was secretly protecting us from demons. Destiny's Child was fighting zombies. Josie and the Pussycats, they were just fun. Then a crazy fan lunged at Ariana Grande during a red carpet event where she was promoting the new Wicked movie, and Cynthia Erivo protected her. And I was like, what? She got right between them, and people were like, what was that? And I was like, that's friendship. Wouldn't you do that for your bud? If not, we can't be friends because I have a mouth to run. I talk trash and Seth Meyers backs it up.
I do not.
You heard it here first, folks. Seth will fight you. Also, I heard that Wicked for Good got a lower score on Rotten Tomatoes than the first one, and I was like, what? You movie critics. It ruled. Now, did I see it yet? No. But I don't need to see a movie to know if it was good or not. Watch this. Good. Great. Love it. Wonderful. Outstanding.
Wait, do you just like all movies?
Yes, they work so hard. Our show is only a half an hour, and it almost kills me.
This show is an hour long.
Ew. Then I heard that Trump called a female reporter Piggy, and I was like, what in the whatting what? This reporter asked Trump a perfectly normal question during a press conference, and Trump called her Piggy, and I was like, what did the rest of the press pool say? Did they come to her defense? Did they tear Trump apart? And the rest of the press pool was like, but I tell you what, if Cynthia Erivo had been there, things would have been different. Trump would currently be wearing his flat orange ass for a hat. Now, I asked the graphics department for a picture of that, and they said, Then I read that scientists said kissing has existed for at least 16 million years. And I was like, what are horny scientists doing in those laboratories? These are the type of headlines that make people not believe in science. Because you're all sitting around smooching in your little lab coats. Then your boss walks in and says, what are you doing in here? And you're like, research? Cut it out and get back to doing real science, like getting dogs to talk. Then someone told me that Trump tweeted about late night, and I was like, what? I already know that. And they were like, no, he did it again. And I was like, what? This man is obsessed. So this time, Trump said Seth Meyers has no talent, and that's simply not true. Show him, Seth.
Show him what?
Show him you can sing.
Oh, I don't sing.
Well, show him you can dance.
I can't dance.
Seth, you gotta help me out here, buddy.
Then I heard that Grok said that Elon Musk is more fit than LeBron James. And I was like, what? This is the worst story I've ever heard. Also, who's Grok? And then I found out that Grok is an AI chatbot created by Elon Musk. And I was like, what? This is the best story I've ever heard. Because let me tell you something. If I invented an AI chatbot, it would not shut up about me. You would be like, hey, Keisha, what's the weather? And it would be like,
Amber is the prettiest pony.
thank you, Keisha.
You're welcome, Queen.
Then I heard that UNC coach Bill Belichick attended a cheerleading competition. And I was like, what? That's so sweet of him to support his granddaughter or niece or whatever. And then I heard he was there supporting his girlfriend, and I was like, what? Dude, if you heard a 73-year-old man say, yo, I gotta go watch my girlfriend at her cheerleading competition, you'd be like, okay, Gramps, hand over those car keys. Then I heard that Cher was gonna be the musical guest on SNL for the first time in 40 years. And I was like, what? Man, I am so excited. I'm gonna go to SNL that night and rush the stage. Actually, hold on, Keisha, will Cynthia Erivo be at that SNL?
Yes, Cynthia Erivo will be in attendance.
Never mind, I will not be doing that. This Ben Amber says what?